Hey everyone, this is Jagger here with Rusher's Toys, and today we're going to start our journey through the Hammond Collection so far, through Jurassic Park, all the way up into Jurassic World Rebirth, even though I don't believe nothing from Rebirth has been released yet for the Hammond Collection. But we're going to start doing our dive in our video collection series into that set. At first, I want to ask you guys, though, if you haven't, please subscribe to our channel, turn on those notifications, and leave us comments in the comment section if there's a specific video or dinosaur you want us to make in a video or show. But let's get started. So I want to start with, we're going to dive right into the Jurassic Park in this set. I know that the Hammond Collection, like I own a lot of the Hammond Collection dinosaurs, and I also do not own the entire series of them. So bear in mind, with what I have is what I'll show. And we'll even do unboxings of the figures that I can show you of the sealed. And we can do those in different videos just for an unboxing to give those dinosaurs their moment in the stage. But what I want to do is dive in and show you guys. So like, there were a lot of figures released from the Jurassic Park line for the Hammond Collection. And you know, like, I'll grab those first to start. Let's see. And guys, I will tell you, I do have the action figures of the Hammond Collection, but I never opened them. I do have a couple of the Ian Malcolms, I believe the Ray Arnolds, because those were, I think, like down to $2, I believe, at our Target. But I just never opened them, so I can show those in a separate video of the figures themselves. But I want to really go over the dinosaurs from this line. And one of the things that, like, we've had great dialogue with our videos and showcasing what you know, the detail, the unboxing and that. And like I said, you guys can go onto our channel at Rusher's Toys and watch those unboxings. But one of the things that I noticed when, like, we've been doing these videos is really looking at, like, the difference between, like, the main line that Mattel has released of the figures and then the Hammond Collection. And I know that when I look at these figures, I really do see, like, you know, I do see the sculpt, I see the detail, I see the movie accurate. You know, I saw so many changes when the Hammond Collection came out, and I was really excited because it basically took that Amber Collection, you know, like the Velociraptors. It took, like we showed in our Raptor series, the Velociraptors, and it really took those and it showcased what they could do in a smaller scale. One of the things that I remember when we did our videos on these, there was a lot of blowback on the claws, you know, the oversized feet. But, you know, like, I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think Mattel should really just go away from this cheap, like, $7 to $10 figure line that, like, really, you know, you can't do anything other than, like, move the head? I know I'm picking on Stiggy right now, but the majority of them, you know, like the Action Attack or the Savage Strike. And shouldn't they just go, like, with more of this premium set, sort of like what the Star Wars line has gone with, just to eliminate that need? And then this might fix the issues with, you know, finding the Hammond Collection in stores, not just like at Target or Amazon at some point, or some other retailers that are able to acquire something like Entertainment Earth. But what do you guys think with that? I want to get your opinion on that, and we're going to go right into this, though. But it's just one of those observations I've made, guys, and it's just one of those things, because it's just about moving forward instead of backwards. I just feel like when you see these, you're paying $8, $9 for this, and this is $15. I would rather just pay the $15 and have something that's premium, you know, than that, and not so much blown up on the shelf that's sitting there. But back to this. The Velociraptor, guys, like, this was Mattel's first stab at putting out a premium collection dinosaur. And I thought this was really cool. This was before they started the FX eyes. And, you know, like, the glass eyes are in the Tiger Raptor. And I've shown this in our Raptor series too. but like there's glass eyes that makes it the true FX. So when the light hits it, it reflects and, you know, and shows like the bead in their eye. But we'll save that for the Lost World collection. But these were actually painted eyes on here. The jaws on here, you could see like the teeth. You know, they were very basic, but like I said, this was Mattel's first step at doing this. And I love the fact that you could like make this raptor, you know, just basically do anything. Like it had so much articulation. I believe it has 20 points of articulation, 15 or 20, you know, and it's just such a cool figure. And you guys can see how you can make that stand and like have it, you know, pick on, like I said, pick on Stiggy, you know, and there you go. Like, you know, that was one of the coolest features that I saw with these figures. And these guys, unfortunately, Mattel has discontinued like a lot of the Hammond collection. So it's like they're only out there for maybe 2 to 3 months at a time. And if you don't buy it, it's gone. And I highly recommend, side note real quick, purchase the Spinosaur if you're after it, if you can. Make sure you guys are able to purchase that. That is definitely one to add to your collection. Back to Jurassic Park line. So one of the harder figures to get from the Jurassic Park line was the Gallimimus. And this actually, like, I believe, guys, these are over $100 to $150 now, if not more. And I think what's really cool with this is, you know, it doesn't have that much rubber. It is hard plastic, but this was as screen accurate, movie accurate as you could get of the Gallimimus. And it, again, has all the points of articulation. You can move the feet, you know, you can make it stand tall, make it hunch down. Just such a cool figure. And you know, you look at it, and it's just so cool to see that we finally got these. And these were not really a widespread release. And if I recall, I believe I had to order this from Entertainment Earth because our Target never even received these. I don't even remember if Target was able to get them. But again, this was before the glass eye, so it was painted, you know, and just this definitely was one of the hardest figures to get of the Hammond collection for the initial launch of them. And then another one that, you know, received a lot of blowback. I remember, like, you guys can even look in like our comments in see, we even have our unboxing right now of the Hammond collection, but in our comments too, there were a lot of people that were saying the Triceratops is such a letdown. And, you know, like, I thought with everything that they've done for the Hammond collection, one of the features that I thought that was really sad is the Triceratops. It just did not, the mouth does not open, and I just didn't understand with every other thing that you've done for the Hammond collection, you left out probably that part. And I mean, it is super detailed, the skin, the texture, all of it, it's super detailed. And you can make the Triceratops, you know, you can have the head go up and down. But, you know, it's very limited. And I even, if I recall, like even the box, I can find the box in storage. But I even think it shows like the sick Triceratops, but the mouth doesn't open. And I just thought that was really strange. But, you know, again, another rare collector item. These Hammond collection figures, guys, they are like the premium collector's item. And I just wish, you know, like they would re-put the items out or fix, you know, like put the Gallimimus out with the glass eye, same with the Raptor, and let everyone have a chance to acquire those again. But now, what I'm gonna do is I saved the best for last. We're gonna use the most controversial Hammond collection, Dinosaur. And why I say it's controversial is because there are so many negative comments with this guy right here. And we did our unboxing of it. And the Tyrannosaurus Rex, I was so excited for. I even posted on our Twitter. You guys can find it on Twitter. I posted this where you guys could order the case from Entertainment Earth. You guys were able to get these from Entertainment Earth before they even pre-ordered on Target. And you could get a case of 2 of them, I think, for under $100 at that time. Something really cool. And you had free shipping. But one of the things, you had to wait, I think it was a couple months. But anyways, one of the things that, like, I remember when I unboxed this, I was so excited. I was like, oh man, it looks so cool like the Thrasher. But when you stand it like this, you really see just the letdown. Like, the screen accuracy, they really went all out with it to an extent, but they also let everyone down with the ginormous feet. The legs just don't look right. We had a good dialogue on our unboxing video, and you guys can watch that and read the comments. It was really interesting to get everyone's feedback on there. But this dinosaur was so cool, but they really need to redo this sculpt, if you ask me. I really feel like they need to do the T-Rex justice. It would really be cool for them to actually tweak this and do the rebirth T-Rex. I do believe that will be in the Hammond collection, as well as like an Indominus Rex. I do believe you guys will start seeing those. But the other thing there was this is when they started doing the glass eye, and this was like a big old discussion on there where like you could see the T-Rex's eye in there and that. I can tell you guys, the versions that I have, they're the version 1, where the eyes are fogged over so you can't see them. And they did do a re-release of this T-Rex in a San Diego Comic-Con with Gennaro on the toilet. And I had that set. I never opened it. I still have it in the case, in the cardboard, so I've just never opened it to look at it. But I can tell you guys, it is the exact same T-Rex from all the pictures I've seen. They painted, I believe, it's got a little darker paint to it because it's supposed to be in the rain. But overall, like this figure here, yes, it is one of the rarer ones and everyone's after them. However, I do believe that you will probably see these again. I know that San Diego Comic-Con is releasing the buck version of this, which is basically the T-Rex that Mattel was trying to release in their premium package set, where if you funded like $500 or $700, you were going to get the T-Rex. And I couldn't even support that for that, because it was the exact same thing, just a different paint, you know. But I really wanted to do this video to show you guys like the Hammond collection of the Jurassic Park line. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep diving through and going through like our other Hammond collection figures and show those, you know. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If there's anything you guys would like us to make sure you send us a comment, shoot us a message. We're more than happy to make those videos for you. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.